TGIF, it's finally Friday. It's our last weekend in September. Good day to you. Thank you so much for being here. It's the Tyler Glenn Show, the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. And is there any drink more beloved than coffee? Today is International Coffee Day, and we celebrate Coffee Day every day, but today is extra special. We're going to throw ourselves the biggest coffee party the internet has ever seen today. Coffee party, coffee party. And it is Truth and Reconciliation Weekend in Canada, which means that for some it's a long weekend. We're going to kind of sort that out because I think that this is the first time that September 30th has fallen on a weekend. Some people will have today off. Some people will have Monday off. Some people have a 4-day weekend. All kinds of confusion up here. What I do know is you're going to see a lot of people in orange shirts today, tomorrow, Sunday. Also, we're going to talk about minimum wage. Minimum wage is going up October 1st in our neck of the woods in Manitoba. Our little province, Manitoba, will now be the third highest in all of Canada for minimum wage. This has got a lot of minimum wage proponents, people who want a high minimum wage, going, yeah, way to go, Manitoba. You're almost at number one. And others are saying, whoa, hang on, things are already expensive. Buckle up, Buttercup. It's going to be a rough financial ride into fall and Christmas. We're going to have to wait and see. But there'll be a lot of people getting a raise next week, and we'll talk a bit about that. Also, Steven Spielberg, the guy who brought us E.T., has a documentary that just dropped on Netflix. I don't know if you have Netflix. Number two, I don't know if this is appearing in your Netflix viewing thing. And we talk a little bit about the UFOs have been hot the last little while. That alien that they showed in Mexico, we talked about that a little bit. Anyway, this documentary that Steven Spielberg put together for Netflix takes years of eyewitness footage of people who believe they saw UFOs. Freaky trailer. We'll watch it together and get excited about what could be an exciting UFO weekend if you're into that kind of thing. Also, we've got a woman who's going to share some videos about how her Walmarts look different in her city depending on the neighborhood you live in. She says if you live in a rich area, the Walmart store looks entirely different. I guess the question has to be asked, do we live in a rich area or what? I don't know. I'm curious. I want to see. We'll watch together. Also, curiosity with Pepsi. This morning, we've got Pepsi Cola jumping into the TikTok, let's throw this hack together. And there is a Pepsi Cola hack that's got a lot of people scratching their heads this morning going, what? You're telling us to do what? To put what in your soda? Really? Legitimately? Pepsi? And they're saying, hey, it's NFL season. Put this in your, is it a gag? Is it April 1st? Also, why do we care what anybody wears anymore? We go behind the scenes of how dress codes came to be. Because more and more people are just saying to hell with it. And they're wearing hoodies to business meetings and to church or weddings. I wear shorts to weddings. Is that okay? I don't know. We'll take a look at that. And Taylor Swift, you got to have a little Taylor Swift. Taylor is the little salt on our steak every day this week. There's been a little bit of Taylor, but this time it's tied to food. Would you believe that she is actually affecting the sale of ranch dressing? How? What does Taylor Swift have to do with ranch dressing? We'll explain it all coming up this morning on the show. Let's see who we've got in chat this morning and do a welcome aboard to. Here we go. Welcome aboard. Who do we got in chat? And you know what, you guys, I don't know. We're going to break this chat one of these days, I think, because people were in so early this morning. Holy cow. Lindy's trying to start a conversation at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's like, no one's here. No one's here. But it doesn't matter. It's okay. Tasha Licious was in to celebrate this morning. And so we got Lindy and Tasha Licious. They had this big conversation. So now I got to go back in time to kind of wade through this a little bit. So do be patient with me. I apologize. Revenition joins in a little bit later. And I'd love to talk about what you gals were talking about, but there's this lengthy conversation going on that really kind of isn't part of the show. You're just kind of doing the pregame. We'll call this the pregame. When you guys jump in, waiting for the show to start. Unbelievable. You guys are just precious. You know that? Oh, and then they talk about how some of their comments are disappearing. There's no show. There's nothing going on, guys. And then Okay, and then we've got, more conversation. I'm just wading through here because I'm trying to welcome everybody who is joining the show. More Tasha and Lindy. You guys. And then Paul jumps in before the show gets going, just before. Okay, there's Paul's getting ready for the weekend. Good morning, Paul. Happy Friday. Joins the crew. Then Sharon Pierce. Good morning to you. Happy Friday. Sharon Pierce, 24. Nick Adams, 1981. Yeah, Nick's got the day off. Nick in the house. He's twitching today. Normally his stuff from Facebook jumps up here. Not much Facebook stuff. I hope that Facebook widget is working. Normally it's Nick that I'll know it's working because Nick is on there. Quentin is here. Good morning, Quentin. And Quentin is in today's Brandon's son. He's running for the school board locally. Yay, Quentin. Good luck to you. Read all about it. Extra, read all about it. Remember when they used to do that? Anyway, he's in the paper today. Kate on 78. Good morning to you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Cindy. Nice to see you this morning. Thank you for being here. It's great to have you. Welcome aboard. Welcome. And then Quentin says 4-day weekend for the kidlets. So that'll tie into Truth and Reconciliation and Orange Shirt Day. So we'll talk a little bit about that. And once we welcome everybody aboard and into the Beach Bunker. Polar Bear 706 is here today. Good to see you this morning as well. Oh, Reed. Oh, this is my nephew. Oh, happy birthday. Yes. Thank you, Reed. I appreciate it. Thank you. Happy Friday, Derek. Nice to see you. Trev is here. Friday, go Blue, go. Argos tonight. Orange shirts everywhere. They're going to wear orange shirts in the warm-up, and then they're going to auction them off. You're seeing it in the news ticker here this morning. Nice to see you. Oh, there we go. Facebook is working. Linda there. Thank you so much, Linda. May 1954. Nice to see you this morning. Welcome aboard. And welcome aboard. And there's, Lynette. Happy 50th. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Somebody's in Uncle Bo's chair. Is it your birthday? Yes, it's a big one, too. So we're not talking about that right now. We're welcoming everybody aboard. Yes. Oh, my gosh. The big 5-0. Yes. Oh, my gosh. And then there's balloons. Okay, so did we get to everybody? Oh, there's Cheryl. I want to say good morning to Cheryl. Thank you, Misbehaving. Thank you. Half century. Yeah, it's yeah. Okay, so I think we got to Mavis is here, too. Good morning, Mavis. Welcome aboard. Nice to see you. Thank you for the happy. Now we're into happy birthday wishes, so I'm starting to lose track of everybody that's chiming in here. We got all kinds of special guests today. People that know it's my birthday, they're jumping in, and they're saying hello and happy. Thank you. Let's get to the main screen. I think we've got our welcome aboards done. Jeez. Thank you. Lillian, nice to see you this morning, though. Mavis, I think I said hi to Mavis. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it's my birthday today. It's 50. Yeah, it's another day. It's just another day. I am not huge on birthdays, but, my family is. So I think there's going to be some swimming and Mexican food and tequila in my future. And that's generally how birthdays go for me. But thank you so much for the birthday. Misbehaving says Holiday Inn is calling to confirm the jungle room is booked. She knows me. You know me. You know me so well. Okay, it's coffee day. Happy coffee day to you. Yeah, coffee day today. So how are you celebrating? Double, double, triple, triple. They call it the Gretzky? The 9x9? What the hell? The 9x9? 9 sugar and 9 cream? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's National Coffee Day. So how will you celebrate? What kind of, are you a coffee person? Are you maybe you're a tea person? This is a little bit better. Coffee day. So Lillian says it's only a number, Tyler. Happy birthday. Well, now we tell ourselves that, don't we? I'm going to start I thought that this morning. First thing I was like, hey, I see a 5 on my alarm clock. And it's just a little 5. Why should the 5 intimidate me? It's just, I think it goes back to when we were young. And when we used to look at people in their 50s, you go, oh my God, people in their, oh God, senior citizens, people in their 60s, oh my God, nursing home, people in their 70s, well, I'll just forget it. And then you get up there. So, and it's a tale as old as time. Everyone tells it, and everybody who's ever been in their 50s or 60s or 70s will also tell you that if you are blessed to live a healthy life and get into those decades, you too will get old. And when you do, it's like that Baz Luhrmann song. And when you do, you will look back and say, oh, the youth is wasted on the young. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Lindy says, I've been married longer than Tyler's been alive. I don't know why that makes me feel better, but it kind of does. You think you're old, says Lindy. Oh, well, here, I'll tell you. Holy cow. Congratulations, Lindy. That's crazy and amazing. Wow. Cindy has 2 5s, and it's great. All right. Uh-oh. Trev is seeing UFOs this morning? Look at this is Trev's drive to work this morning. Look what Trev saw. That's the X-Files on the kazoo. Yeah. Look at it's a UFO, Trev. Trev, don't go towards the light. Trev, go in the other direction. Speaking of UFO, Steven Spielberg, this documentary is going to rock. I'm excited about it. I'm a big E.T. fan, but this is him interviewing people who have stories about UFOs. And we are going to watch the trailer together after 7:30, and it's going to freak us out. Lindy says, I think I might go back to bed after. You won't be able to. It's too scary. So, Trev, be careful. Be careful out there. The truth is out there. Oh, Mama Sunday says it's a privilege to grow old. Yes, it is. It totally is. Quentin says 47. Oh, it's coming for you too there, Quentin. It's coming. It's coming for you. Trev, UFO. Yeah. Okay. Let's get back to coffee. We're talking about coffee. So how do you have it? How do you drink it? It's coffee day today. What would we do without coffee? My question is, how many people would be in jail, literally, if we did not have coffee? People would be violent. I think they'd hurt each other. I think they would curse each other out more than they normally do. Coffee is just, I think let's just pause for the cause. Although Tasha drinks tea, there's still caffeine in there. Because let's be honest, okay? I mean, I love the taste of coffee. I can't remember if I've grown to love the taste of coffee or I always did. But the reality is that it's about the caffeine. Let's be honest, right? I mean, if we don't get that jolt, and it's proven by science, there's dopamine that goes in your system when you have that sip of black goodness. Sometimes it's brown. Sometimes, I don't know, these Gretzky coffee drinkers, 9x9, I don't know what they're drinking. Seriously. That's just sludge. It's like a sugar cream sludge. I don't even know if that's coffee. Let's jump into Facebook, see how our drive-bys are going this morning. I call them the drive-bys because they're in and out. They're in and out to say hello and drop a comment, and then off they go. On this coffee day, let's have a look. So, Linda likes iced. I guess there is iced. I've never been really big on the iced myself. No. My daughter likes it, though. Quentin says, and people who don't drink coffee will make sure you know about it, much like vegans. That's kind of true, isn't it? I don't drink coffee. Thankfully, I don't know a lot of people that don't drink some kind of caffeine. Alcohol, that seems to be a bigger thing right now, actually. A lot of people are just like giving it up, and that's fine. That's all. But yeah, it's usually coffee or tea. If you don't drink coffee and don't drink tea, I don't know too many people like that. Lindy says that coffee in the States in the hotels is crappy. She gets a headache. Well, it's the cheapest. I mean, all those hotels offer free coffee. The Americans, they all have free coffee, and I've never stayed at a hotel down there that doesn't have free coffee. So if you're going to get free coffee, it's going to taste like free coffee. Sharon likes half and half. Brandy, lactose-free cream. Okay, someone's got a milk allergy. Melissa's a double-double. Andrea's straight up, strong black coffee, just like me. Every once in a while, a flat white. I'm not sure what that means. There's no white. There's me. There's me. Black. Yep. Just straight. Oh, I love black coffee. Just everything's got to be strong. I got impaired taste buds. I think that's part of my problem. I like black coffee. I like my tequila straight. No lime. No salt. Nope. I want to taste that burn. And then I like hot sauce. I got something wrong with my mouth because it's got to be strong like a punch. I don't know. I like it. Anyway, Nancy's a double-double. Paul's Timmy's dark double-double. Oh, am I buying? Well, I would love to. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, that's my comment there. Mavis is black. Linda's black with a tablespoon of vanilla. Oh, a vanilla protein shake. Interesting. That gives you, that's kind of like breakfast coffee. That's cool. Richard says black with a little honey from Tim Hortons. Sponsors of the Tyler Glenn Show, by the way, and if we're going to celebrate Coffee Day, please visit one of the 10 Tim Hortons locations across western Manitoba, Brandon and Virden and Neepawa and Dauphin and Moosomin, Saskatchewan. Good morning to our friends at Tim Hortons. They're always busy this time of day, but extra busy because it is Coffee Day. Darcy likes it black. Angela double-double. No Gretzky's, though. No Gretzky's yet that we can make fun of. Cindy says sugar-free vanilla creamer and a little bit of real cream. Nick has decaf double-double. I never understood decaf, Nick. You got to explain it to me. Now, decaf before bed I get because you got to go to sleep. But that's like drinking that non-alcoholic beer. Why would you do it? Why? It doesn't make any... Because you like to pee? I like to pee. I'm going to drink non-alcoholic beer. Just have a pop. Who really likes the taste of beer? Does anybody? No, it's okay. It is kind of refreshing. But, I mean, you take the booze out, it just doesn't make any sense to me. You might as well have pop. Trev's into mezcal. Oh, I love mezcal. Oh, yeah, the cousin of tequila. The bad cousin, the bad brother of tequila. People think tequila makes people crazy. Trev is right. Mezcal. Get your hands on some of that. Stuff goes sideways real quick. I am trouble. I am mezcal. Come and drink me. Okay, mezcal. I'm on my way. Mezcal. Polar Bear was making yummy steak last night. He was literally showing me. I think he wanted to Skype me from his barbecue. He was so excited. Good job, Polar Bear. Feeding that family, it's what you got to do. You got to do it. Okay, so Nick has some sleep issues. Okay, all right. So you get a pass. You get the card. You get the pass. Karen likes 2 cream. Oh, there's one no coffee, Quentin. Jody says no coffee here. Well, thanks, Jody. All right, then. Donna says, the one day a year I can drink coffee all day and not feel like the odd one out. And, of course, like a true coffee person, my favorite is with 2 cream. Lots of black. That's good. 2 cream, 1 sugar for Chad, but Tim iced coffee. That's the go-to. Yeah, like I say, I've never been into the iced coffee, but, yeah, they're pretty good. I have had them. Double at Tim's, black at home, Tracy says. That's interesting. Double at Tim's and black at home. Anyway, it is coffee day. Got a coffee quiz. It's going to be fun. We're going to see how much you know about coffee. Even though you don't drink it, maybe you drink tea. Tasha, I think you could. It doesn't mean that you don't got your thinking cap on. We're going to do that after 7:30 this morning when we move the party over to Twitch. Thank you for the birthday greetings. And again, if you're just joining us to wish me a quick happy birthday or just to kind of pop in and see how things are going this morning, we're going to be moving the party over to twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show in just the next couple of minutes. And we've got a lot to get to this morning, so we would love to have you over here. We're going to talk minimum wage. We're going to talk about the Steven Spielberg UFO movie. Walmarts look differently, town to town, rich places to not so rich places. Really? Or is that just like some kind of internet rumor going around? Well, we'll try to debunk it. Pepsi wants us to add some weird stuff to our drinks. We're going to talk a bit about that. And, there's just so much to go. The coffee quiz. We'll celebrate Coffee Day, Orange Shirt Day, Truth and Reconciliation Weekend is upon us. And I want to say a special good morning to one of our sponsors, Alternative Choice Garden Center. Again, if you've seen the pictures online of the gourds and the pumpkins they've got, go in there this weekend and pick some up because next weekend is Thanksgiving. And when you have people showing up at your house and they're taking the tour, you want to look all purty, don't you? And then after you've got the pumpkins and the gourd, you're going to carve those puppies up for Halloween, which the month of Halloween is like next week. So get over to Alternative Choice Garden Center. They're also the experts with regards to tropical plant care. People who are bringing in some of those tropicals that have been sitting outside through the summer months. You're going to be bringing them in now, and there's some care involved. Just walk on in there, tell them that you need a little bit of help, and they'll gladly help you. And again, there still is some items there, 30 to 50% off for the end of summer clearance. They are coming up to the end of the year as far as the gardening season is concerned. So make sure you pay them a visit. Alternative Choice Garden Center at 34th and Patricia, okay? Alternative Group, Landscaping, Yard Care, Garden Center, and Excavation. Visit them at alternativegroup.ca. And it's the final weekend for the Auto Fashion Contest. So go over to Auto Fashion on Facebook. Make sure you find the little post that will give you a chance at a diamond detail valued at $330. Please do that today or tomorrow. Also, make your appointment with Auto Fashion. If you've got an MPI hail claim, or if you've got somebody that you know that has to put an MPI hail claim in, because again, MPI is changing the rules next week on those hail claims. You're going to have to go directly through them. And there's going to be a big lineup, I bet. I can't imagine what that's going to be like. We'll deal with that next week. What we've got in front of us is 2 days for you to get into Auto Fashion today or tomorrow. Call them, email them. If you've got friends, family members who've got hail damage and need to get their appointment booked, do it today or tomorrow. Auto Fashion is who you need to call at 255 17th Street North behind Lee's Buffet. Okay, we've got our rolling beach cam because it's Friday, and the rolling beach cam goes all over the place. It takes us from beach to beach, and keep in mind that when you see it, beachgoers, and it goes dark, that's Hawaii because it's still nighttime in Hawaii. I do want to say thank you for a great week, TikTokers. It has been great to have you here. To everybody on TikTok, thank you so much for an amazing week. I really appreciate it. 50 years. Boy. I remember having a conversation with a CEO one time, and we were at a restaurant, and he said, "What are your plans?" I was in my early 40s, and I said to him, I wanted to be retired at 50. What a bonehead I am, you know? That's crazy. I want to retire by the time I'm 50. And there's nothing wrong with retiring at 50 or having that goal or 55 or 60. It's just, I don't know if, like Lillian said, sometimes numbers don't really mean anything. You have to kind of be ready to do that, you know? And if you're not ready to retire at 80 years old and you want to keep doing stuff, then just keep doing stuff. And if you're ready to retire at 30, then God bless you, give it a whirl. Hey, the Powerball's $1 billion. And here's the thing. I might try and pick up a ticket today. If I get my hands on a Powerball ticket, it's going to be for Twitch followers only. Got that? So if I can get my hands on a Powerball ticket today for $1 billion, my Twitch followers, we are gonna share that money if I win. So TikTokers, YouTubers, Facebookers, you've been put on notice. Now's the time to follow on Twitch because that's where we're going. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show, okay? Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday at 7 a.m., TikTokers. Okay, and we're going to move the party over to Twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show for everybody else. Thank you again for the birthday greetings. Have an amazing weekend. Have a memorable truth and reconciliation weekend, and we